mourning. But while in those days, they would hire mourners. Because people traditionally think that funerals ought to be sad. Yeah, they think it's supposed to be sad. So what they would do, they would hire folks to cry. And they would pay them big money, and they called it a ministry. They thought they were doing God's job. So these folks were standing around, crying, making a paycheck. Some folks think funerals are supposed to be sad. But I wonder what we're going to do with that scripture where it said, rejoice at the going out and weep at the coming in. Precious is the sight of the dead saints in God. Precious. But somehow, but we twisted it around and said, funerals are supposed to be sad. Paul's absent from the body. Talk to me, friends of the Lord. I'd rather be absent and be with the Lord. But Jews traditionally felt that funerals are supposed to be sad. You know, they hired some mourners for Martha and Mary. And so, when Jesus got up to the house, these folks was crying. Movie stars, actors, that's what they were. See, some folk can cry on cue. Y'all don't hear me? The movie stars, they be actually crying sometimes. Because they are trained to cry on cue. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Just can cry. I bet you. Yes, ma'am. I remember. Carol. We used to have fun with it. I used to say, Carol, give me a cry. In about 5 minutes, tears just start singing. She could cry on cue. Sister Robert, I wonder what did she inherit that from me? Because when my mom died, I was 5 years old, so I didn't know anything about death. The old folks would say, that's sugar pie boy. That's sugar pie boy. And I start crying. They'd give me some quarters and nickels. Until I learned to use it. When I see old women standing around, I walk up and say, I'm sugar pie boy. And I get me a crown. And I remember, boy, I saved up to 75 cents. I saved 75 cents. I count my money. I had 75 cents. And I put that 75 cents in my pocket. I gave her some nails and some staples out. Brother Branch know what I'm talking about. You shake it like you got a whole lot of money. 75 cents. Crying. So these folks here could get a cry whenever they wanted to. And Jesus walked up to the crowd and told them to shut up. Shut that noise up. And the Bible said that he put them out. I stopped to tell you, God will get the last laugh. Can I just digress one moment in this whole pen right there? I'll be back at that in a minute. But talking about God will get the last laugh. I remember working at the waterfront. Brother Mac Henry, he know the story. Some turtle guy went down there. And I was working one day, and this guy, Wenchman, he was going from side to side of the ship after he come back from lunch. So I looked up and I said, hey, old timer, you must have went by the liquor store at noon. He said, no, I went by your house. They talk like that with man. You know they talk like that. I looked up at him with tears in my eyes. I told him, I said, Negro. Sister Harvey, I left the row off. I left the row off. And y'all been around me a while. I mean, I left the row off. I said, I see the time I come up that ladder. Come on, come on. And the sinner sitting next to me said, Reverend, he had no business talking to you like that. He said, I'm going to take care of him after we get off from work. I said, no, no. He won't talk to nobody else like that. You a preacher here and no business talking to you like that. I said, no, don't hurt him. He said, no, don't worry about it. But man, I don't know what he did, but I haven't seen him since. I haven't seen him work no more after that. I said, don't worry, I'll take that. Are you following me? I walked to the side of the ship, and never shall forget, walked to the side of the ship and I cried. Made sure under the long shoulder saw me crying. I told him, Lord, if you ever bless the church to grow to the point where I don't have to come down here and hear these Negroes, I told the Lord, Negro. Talk all this crazy stuff. If you ever bless the church, that it grows to the point where I won't have to come down. Never shall forget this. He can't get too late. He can't get too early. I go see my members. And that Sunday evening we had a Dickens meeting in Brother Walker. So I declared to say, Pastor, you don't have to go to that waterfront anymore. Show how God works. The church is big enough to take care of you. I said, Brother Walker, I got 7 children. I don't care how many you got. God know how many you got. This church can take care of you. And do y'all hear what I'm saying? And about 4 months later, Brother Oscar Davis called me and said, Reb said, Dad is gone. I said, Junior, we call him Junior at home. I said, Junior, you know how much I love Uncle Toad. I'm tired and I don't feel like getting up now. He said, I understand, Reb, don't worry about it. And Brother Weaver, before my head hit the pillow, I said, what did you promise me? I got up with my clothes on, Brother Oscar David. I beat some of them to the hospital because I never forgot what God told me. But I promised God it'll never get too late. Never get too late. I decided I just dropped that in on you. God will have the last law. And when he told me that, the old Negro just laughing, having fun. I drive my ass, Sister Pam. I drive my ass, went back to work. And we were discharging big coffee and heavy coffee. And one of them guys said, Rap that shot. One of them good-looking sisters, you grab them, rap that shit. They just or they just laughing. Having fun. But I drive my tears. Now I don't have to hear that junk no more. But I said to God, who's able? And I tell you, he have the last laugh. Can I get a witness? How many of y'all know God will have the last laugh? God will have the last word, I tell you. We serve a God who knows how. He knows when. He knows how to move. I wish I had my witness right along here. They walked in and laughing, and the book says they laughed him to scorn. And I said, I look up the word scorn. Scorn means to do something shamefully and disrespectfully, and to do it with an anger. So when Jesus walked in, they were angry. The Pharisees probably crying him there. All right. And the book said, she is not dead. She's just sleeping. And then they laughed him to scorn. They probably said, you know what, you got a habit showing up late.